Hey guys, Skittlerampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So today we have first looks at a lot of new things dropping next week on Wednesday, as well as closer looks at a lot of upcoming pops. Now guys, before we get started, I do want to ask the question of the day, which is, do you have a Funko Pop that wasn't originally live action, but eventually became a live action film or television series? And I'm gonna go, oh, he's backwards. I'm gonna go with Claptrap here. But obviously the Borderlands movie wasn't very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and start things off with everything dropping Wednesday. So let's go ahead and start off with WWE. First up, we have the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes as a Diamond Collection Pop. We also have Bray Wyatt there, which this was actually an old pop that wasn't announced. Now we are officially getting it. Then we have Eddie Guerrero in the ring. I think he's doing the frog splash here if I'm not mistaken, as well as Roman Reigns with the belt in the ring. Now I wasn't entirely sure how they were gonna do that Eddie Guerrero, but I think it turned out pretty good for the most part. I think this is a decent looking set overall though. Anyways though, let me know what you guys think about these new WWE pops and which ones you plan to get. Next up for Fallout fans, we had 3 new pops. This included Hank McClane in the power armor and he's kind of bloody and beaten up. Then we also have Victor there as well as Deathclaw. I think these pops look really good. I'm gonna pass on them, but I do think they look good. And we should be getting more and possible exclusives soon, so stay tuned. Next up from the Fast and Furious movie, we have 5 new pops. This includes Brian O'Connor. We have Dom Toretto with a pop speech bubble. And this speech bubble says, "It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, winning is winning." Then we also have Letty Ortiz, which I can't remember if this is her first ever pop. If it is, I think that's pretty cool. We also have Han as well as Tej there. So Han eating the chips, I think is a nice little addition to his pop for sure. A lot of people aren't really loving the speech bubble on Dom. I think a lot of people would have preferred to either have it without it or it's saying family, but somebody made an interesting comment saying that he didn't actually say the whole family thing, or that wasn't really a thing until other movies. Now I didn't 100% fact check that, so if anybody's seen the movies more regularly than I have, you can let me know in the comments below, but I think that would be an interesting reason if they didn't do the family code, because obviously when we see Vin Diesel and Dominic Toretto, we think of family, so that would have been the ideal quote. That aside, I am seeing some mixed reviews on these Fast and Furious pops. Let me know what you guys think. Will you be picking these up or passing on them? I think they look pretty decent overall. I wouldn't say they're like, whoa, good, you know, they knocked it out of the park, but I think it's nice to have a new set. Moving on for Power Rangers, we have Power Rangers Zeo here. This includes the Gold Zeo Ranger, Blue Zeo Ranger, Green, Pink, and Yellow. What I really like is they all have their respective weapons, which is pretty cool, and they are all posed in a sense, so they do look really nice, and the overall detail is really great on these two. They almost look all metallic too, so hopefully that is the case. I'm not big on Power Rangers though. I didn't really watch this growing up. That was more of one of my younger brothers. He was very interested in that growing up, and I have a friend who's very big on Power Rangers. He collects some like figures and stuff like that, so that's more their speed, but I can appreciate how good these look, and it looks like a lot of people are really excited for these. Okay, moving on to something I know a little bit better, which is Naruto here. So we have multiple new characters, which is really nice. This includes Kankuro there. We also have a new Gaara, Hiruzen Sarutobi, Rock Lee, Tamari, and then Orochimaru with Manda there. I really love how that Gaara turned out. I think that's the fan favorite of the set, actually. Love the blue eyes on him. I love the sand kind of creeping up around him and then breaking off of his face there and kind of dripping almost. That is so freaking cool. And then with Sarutobi there, they actually gave him his battle outfit, which is nice. And then Kankuro also looks really great. He has his, I don't know exactly what it's called when it's like covered, but I guess his puppet there basically on his side, which is really nice. Rock Lee in a battle stance there. I love the bushy brows and the shine in his hair. It looks pretty good. I do kind of wish he was doing something different though, because it is a little generic, I will say, compared to some of the other pops, but it's not terrible if that makes sense. But you know, Primary Lotus or Drunken Fist would have been really cool. Next up we have Tamari here. So she's actually pretty similar to the last Tamari, so it's just really up to you if you're a fan of her and want a younger variation. And then that Orochimaru with Manda looks really great. Man is just aura farming on top of the snake, but the snake detail turned out really nice too. This classic Naruto Wave 2 really stunned a lot of fans. People were really excited for these, and they just did a really great job on them overall. So we are expected to get, I think, maybe 1 or 2 exclusives. As to what those are, stay tuned. We'll find out in a couple days. However, it is up in the air if Sarutobi does actually have a metallic chase still. Like, we will see in the coming days, but I believe it may have been canceled, but I'll keep you guys posted once, you know, we get more information. For now though, let me know what you think about these new Naruto Funko Pops and which ones you plan to pick up. shop. Okay guys, so that does wrap up Wednesday's drop announcements. They will be dropping around 9 a.m. PST, 12 p.m. EST on places like Amazon, GameStop, Entertainment Earth, and more, whoever, you know, has them, obviously. But Chalice will probably get the Naruto pops in like a bundle, if I'm not mistaken. So if you order from them, look out for a bundle from them. But if you don't order from them, there's going to be plenty of places available on that day. Okay, next up guys, we have closer looks at a lot of new pops that are coming soon. First up, from Has Been Hotel, we do have looks at pretty much the whole set, I do want to say. This includes the Alistair as well as the Diamond Collection Hot Topic exclusive variation. Then we have the Chase variation in the demon form. We have Serpentius with that Chase variation. Those are specialty series exclusives that you can find at a few shops. And then another page here of Has Been Hotel includes Charlie Morningstar with the Chase, Vaggie with the Chase, and then Angel Dust. I forgot how many chases this set has. There's so many for wave 1. Next up, from Kaiju number 8, we do have looks at the brand new common wave here. This includes Iharu, Haruichi, Aoi, as well as Iseo there. And then we also have the Kikuru where she's slamming the axe. That deluxe turned out excellent. And then here's a good mix of some new Don and Kaiju number 8 exclusives. We have that Chalice Collectibles exclusive Momo Pop. Unfortunately, we don't have a glow look just yet, so stay tuned. Psycho with Turbo Granny, that's actually in stock on the Funko shop now. If you want to grab it, I'll have a link down below to there. Then we have the new Hoshina with Kaiju number 8, and that one's a Chalice exclusive too, should be shipping soon. And then Jin Narumi, that is an Amazon exclusive and should be available soon too. Moving on, for Dragon Ball fans, we have closer looks at the new Vegito and Super Saiyan Vegito Glow Chase there. Chalice Collectibles exclusive bundle expected in late February, if I'm not mistaken. Available for pre-order now. You can grab a Chase bundle on their website. And then we also have the new Goku with Wings Flocked, which is just kind of like a repaint, essentially, technically, of the older mold already. And that's a Funko exclusive, probably dropping in the next month or two. Another new Dragon Ball Z exclusive we have closer looks at includes the V-Rare Super Saiyan Trunks here. Looks like this one should be shipping out, I think, in the next month or so based off their posts, so stay tuned. But based off this, the glow looks really good. But let's see how good it looks in person. Next, for One Piece fans, we have closer looks at the Gear 5 Luffy throwing lightning pop here. This is a GameStop exclusive in the States, and it does actually glow in the dark. Unfortunately, no look at that glow, but we'll probably see someone have it soon. I believe this one's expected to ship also in the next month or so, but it is still available at GameStop for pre-order. I'll have a link in this video if you guys want to grab it. Next update from One Piece here, I want to let you guys know that it looks like Monkey D. Garp, the Galaxy Impact exclusive, is going to be shipping out from Chalice Collectibles in the next 7 to 10 days. They just put out an update over on their Instagram page. And just a quick tip, you can follow Chalice on their Instagram. They do weekly updates usually on their different exclusives, or they at least try to when there is news. So you guys can see there, or I'll most likely do a video update anyways if you just want to watch it here. Anyways though, make sure to look out for order updates from Chalice Collectibles in your email soon, as well as this one should be dropping on the Funko shop in the next few weeks if you want to grab it there. Over at Funko, a couple updates here. I want to let you guys know that those new Kipo Pops are actually dropping this coming Monday, and you will be able to grab them at the Funko shop there. Both of these are exclusive to Funko. Now, a few other drops that happen at Funko includes the new Friends Pop of Phoebe, Monica, and Rachel in the wedding dresses. We also have Glinda from Chucky. That exclusive is available now. The Pop Premium Anya with Bond sleeping. And then we also have the new Zoro King of Hell exclusive is in stock now at Funko finally. And then finally, the Tony Chopper Cotton Candy keychain. I'll have a link down below if you guys want to grab any of these new exclusives and commons. Now, last update we have is closer looks at the new Brooke Wanted poster here for TargetCon next month on the 22nd. So here's an inbox look sharing over from Viper Collectibles, but then we also have an out-of-box look that I found over on TikTok from a user IDZXC, I think that's how you say their name. But this thing looks incredible. They did a great job on it. I really wish it did kind of glow. I think that would really add to the pop, but either way, this thing's awesome. Like, this is definitely, looking at it more out of box, it actually might be the best cover. But I don't know, I'd have to also still see it side by side because the Usopp one's really great too. But based off this image I'm showing you guys here, it really feels like it's Brooke. Like, this thing has an incredible amount of detail. Oh, and also, just because a lot of people seem to be confused, these pictures of Brooke I'm showing you, they are from overseas. They're not from here in the United States, so that's why there is no TargetCon sticker. Target will most likely have the sticker on their pops in store and online. When it drops on the Funko shop though, eventually, probably like a week or two after, I don't know if it's gonna have the sticker. It's usually hit or miss, so keep that in mind if you want to order from Funko versus Target. Well guys, that brings today's Funko news updates to a close. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you're most excited about out of everything we just went over. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything we did just go over, let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to answer you. Anyways though, hit the like button down below if you did enjoy, and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at Skittlerampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.